Hello guys, I'm Mr. Shockwave King, and we're back here once again. And it's your title video, Hajime Ippo Fighting Souls! Is the title of the brand new Hajime Ippo game. Sure, it's for mobile, but I'm still hyped up. Let's do it tomorrow. Cause it's ironic that 3 weeks later, after I make that new game video, a new game shows up. Look, it's here. So if you guys have not did not know about this, have been around that subreddit, I know I stay away from it, but or you just haven't heard of it at all. Yes, there is a new Hajime Ippo game that is called Fighting Souls. If you have not seen the trailer, I'll be playing it right here. Okay, now we're back. Now the oddest thing about this trailer for the Hajime Ippo game is the way it starts off. It starts off right off the bat, quick, fast, in a hurry. Kimura versus Mishima, with the multiple flickers, the blam, the dragonfish blow, and then it goes over to Randy Boy Jr. versus Miyata, the jump counter. They didn't really show like Randy Boy doing too much to Miyata, which is funny. But I thought, and then it skips over to Ippo versus Sendo Part 2. You see a few clips of that, and then you see that iconic image that Sendo said. I forgot what he says to Ippo, but when he gives Ippo that hug, you just like I think he's like says like this. I forgot exactly what he says to Ippo then. And then it goes over to the last one, which is another odd. I explain why I said Takamura versus Brian Hawk. Hawk drives in deep into Takamura's face. Takamura retaliates. Takamura won. And then you got Takamura, Kimura, and Ippo, and Miyata on one page, and then it's just over to Sendo, Randy Boy Jr., Mishima, and Brian Hawk on one panel, which is just I don't see why out of all like the moments they chose these four. It's just quite random because it's just like I love Kimura, but that's just me. And then just like the best fight of Miyata is just like Randy Boy Jr. I have my own personal beef with Randy Boy Jr. But then it's just like instead of having Ippo versus Freddy Gonzalez, Ippo versus Sendo 2, which is reasonable. And then instead of having Takamura versus David Eagle or Richard Bison, Brian Hawk. It's nothing bad or anything, but it's just there. But we do get a few shots of gameplay. You can see. Actually, who is that? Oh yeah, that's Ippo versus I believe the Filipino, the magician. Well, who I like to call Michael Gecko, but I think his name is Michael like Guido. We get our first image of some actual gameplay here. We have Mishima winding up we're going back and forth with the depth sights, the flicker. Now, it doesn't really show off too much gameplay. We get to see Mishima on the top, in which I believe is a created character at the bottom. Apparently we have a second character, and we can see on this Japanese text. I can't see the guy who's in the upper left, but I can see with the other four, that is Miyata, Ippo, and what I believe is Kimura, which I don't know what privilege I have, but there is a website and there's a Twitter, so maybe get some more information from that. But the rest, now it seems like it does have like these moments that show up, but I don't know if it's you actually doing damage or it's just, But that's all we get. Fighting Souls. That is all we get from the trailer, and I will be lying to you say that I'm not excited. And sure, what are the chances of me actually being able to play this game is really low. I find some type of way. I'll find a way. There's always a way. But if you was to go, I have to put the Twitter stuff in the description. If you was to go to the Google page, which there is an English version, but it will tell you it's not available in your country, which is not fair, but then again, even if I was able to download it, I don't have enough space on my phone anyway to have it, so that's for me to be disappointed about. But no, like I paused like on the Google page, I'm able to translate it. It says the first step Fighting Souls, and it's Rotate. Apparently it's a role-playing game by Rudin Incorporated. Cause it's funny how I found out about this. I gotta read a manga chapter about this. George announced it. Apparently there was news about this before that chapter came out, but it's just the game description. The Boston cartoon currently is a part of the series. Skip this. During this battle. The numbers illustrations of the career of characters more than 100 kinds. From the character nostalgic to the latest character, feel the dramatic charm with the first step. Let burn the soul. Raise your only boxer. Raise your only boxer. Your own boxer. That's. I should just went to US site. And let's fight with the charming characters of Hajime. Train your own original boxer with lots of content such as rank matches and aim for the top of the boxing world. What is the gym battle that grips the sweat? That grips the sweating hand. I should have just went to the. It doesn't matter. Rotate. Get started with a powerful boxing gym. Raise a box, or you can set up your own original gym. Collect players, grab a victory to engine the gym competition, and get the title of the strongest boxing gym. What type of game? What type of game is this? What is this? So that's all that says on the translated. I do must stress translated Google Play Store, which was translated through Microsoft Edge, which is where the broken English came from. But on the Google page, you can see some more images. I do believe that George created some new art, some art for this, because this is the current art style. Look at that Vork. Look at that Vork. Sell more Ruhe. What else interesting about this image is Ippo's Miata is reasonable, but it shows Sendo facing off against Vork, Mishiba facing off against Samamura, Kimura going against Aoki, which made me question when I first saw this. How would that fight actually turn out? The outboxer versus one of the most trickiest boxers known to man, Aoki, the Frog King, versus Kimura really does not have an epithet. The Wind God is the guy who is the genius. Takamura is the hawk. Aoki's the Frog King. And what is Kimura? Kimura is just Kimura. That's kind of sad. And the final page you have, well, the final two matchups here is the Great Takamura going against Brian Hawk, but they have Hawk with shorter hair, but it's Hawk updated to the current art style, Hajime Ippo. And some other images that you can see on the Google Play Store is. Now this is interesting. You do get the basic layout of some page, and I cannot read the text, but we will be going up to the website, so that is a good thing, because the website has been also translated through Edge. So it's going to be a rough ride. But this image here, I believe at first I was like, is this Miata? But like, no, Miata has never been that tan. Never been that tan. And then I said cracked some joke to myself that if he was that tan, he'd be out in the field. But I doubt anybody will actually get that reference at all. But Rotate is some type of creative character, and I don't know if that's somebody you facing off against or if that's your own character itself. I cannot read the text. But you got Ippo in front of it, and so let give us a basic layout of what the game here looks like. Next image goes back to that same Mishiba image you saw in the trailer, and you get the young Mishiba with the shorter hair, and he's one of the flickers. And it has a creative character at the bottom, Sendo's main front. Once again, can't read Japanese, but it does give us a better layout. That there are some side character panels there, but I don't see what it is. But this time it's just it's Ippo, Aoki, Kimura, and I believe that's Takamura to upper right behind Sendo. But I don't know who's behind Sendo's back. Now this could be a thing we get to use their moves and abilities. That could be a thing, but I can't confirm the information. I can't confirm it anything. And we have another interesting shot from the game itself, and that is one at Takamura in the forefront. But with his basic layout, you have some interesting characters here, some more creative characters. That's not really inside the art style, but creative characters indeed. And it have this you have three boxers versus what I'm assuming is another three boxers, and it seems like one side got knocked out and they're doing a count. It could lead to a KO with the number Sims at the top, level 60. and I cannot read any of this, but it does seem like you will be able to a certain degree have 3 of your own boxers going against another set of boxers at the same time, and be able to knock them all out and they do a count. And there might be a little mini game we have to get in picked up or not, but I can't confirm that information because once again I can't read it. It's not fair. It is not fair. The last image from the Play Store is we get some excellent color images like we're playing Dokkan Battle. We have Brian Hart hitting Takamura in the face. We got Sarah Moore unleashing them bullets. You got the great Takamura hitting the uppercut. You got Ippo doing the dip chiro. You got Sendo doing the smash on Ippo's head. Ricardo hitting somebody, which I believe AJ Dante. Miata's backing up, and Randy Boy Jr. is doing something at the bottom. And this image have, as you can obviously see here, Kumi in the forefront, and I do not understand what she said, and I don't know what this means, but there is more information. There is more information out there. I scraped what I can up. I'm not an information man, but on the official website where it also has a trailer, look at this. Oh my god, look at this artwork. Look at this artwork. This artwork is magnificent. But on the official website, also link in the description, get this excellent artwork. Now apparently, now I don't know how much it's gonna have, but in this artwork it does show more characters. It shows AJ Dante, Sarah Moore, Ruhei, the great Takamura, Brian Hart, Wally, and when I was surprised. This is the first time we've seen Mike Elliott, some outside media that I know. He wasn't in the 2003 game. He was in the PS3 game. We got Mike Elliott on the forefront. Wait, what? We got Vord, Itagaki, Sendo, Miyata, Mishiba, Kimura, Aoki, and of course, Ippo is in the forefront. Well, it does say something about the campaign, but since it's in its own front, I do not know what that says at all. But I can scroll down. It will be an addition for each birthday. After you break through the tutorial, you can receive it from an announcement page. Note, the award distribution is award distribution period November 18th, 2020. Now I guess it shows off some type of image on the website of you getting these gems, which is more than likely to be similar to like a Dokkan Battle type thing. We can unlock some characters, so maybe in this case you don't unlock characters. Maybe it's special moves. Maybe it's customization options. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's that. I can't give you definitive answers because I can't read half of this stuff. It's not fair. And it says something about a gacha. What is a gacha ticket? But it also says if you want to pre-register for this game, if you're able, just like let's say, how do people? I never did ask my friends how they're able to download the Japanese version of this Dokkan Battle, but they did. But there are pre-registration campaigns out now. You can pre-register on Apple or on Google Play Store. It is up to you. The official Twitter follow-up, various reservation sites, App Store pre-orders. The combined value of Google Play pre-registration collectively referred to as pre-registration number. This contain the contents and benefit that will depending on the number people. The benefits. Now it says something about some type of campaign on the website. Tweets, pre-registration, community follow-up. So apparently there is something with the pre-registration that able to get some type of bonus as you get the game, like day one. I could be wrong about this. Alright. This video is a mess. I could be wrong about this, but hey, this is all I can scrape up. I'm doing the best I can. And it shows us some more similar images. There's actually not similar images. This is some new images here. So anyways, that legendary boxing cartoon is a complete smartphone game with Imazawa saying that you get to see the full. I don't know who he's doing a dipsy roll against. Well, all I know is that fool have no interest in living anymore. We got another excellent shot. Fighting Souls. What is under this? Ain't be the strongest boxer in the world with the boxers of great. With the souls of the. Actually, what if you still get? Actually, that would make sense. You don't get. Actually, that would make sense of why I had. We have your creator character down there. It has those other characters around them. You're this. So the whole mechanic is you're collecting the souls of other boxers to use for your own boxes. Not boxes. You collect the souls of other boxers that pertain to use for your own boxers. In other boxes, because it hinted earlier that you're able to have multiple boxers at your own gym. You can start up your own gym, which is alright then, but unlock the souls of your other boxers. Oh, look at that that nasty image of what Void basically nearly break Ippo's neck with that the Dimchiro counter. A store with a truly huge amount of originals. A hot battle of strong rivals. Another image on the website. And we got, which I believe is Miata, but I believe he has blue hair in this one. And the blue eyes in this one is eyes of Hazelwood. Interact with fellow boxers at the gym and can send this gym battles with trembling souls. The number of illustrations of characters more than 100 seats that the character nostalgia is also apparent. Also, another thing you can see in the trailer. Oh, I saw somewhere. We get to see that old image of Kimura versus, I believe, Mishiba, when they had that earlier old art style. You just look at that physique. It's still like they colored the new art style and the old one, but that's everything you can get from their character. One step in the Mukanuichi, really. Miata Ichiro, Sendo, and it's just showing up some more images here. It's not really showing up anything. Wait, actually, wait a minute. Rewind that. Go back. No, what happened? I'm back. I gotta go back here. Cause it's showing off multiple things here. Oh, just giving a quick bio of the character. 1972. My God. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, the wiki was right. He is 1 year older than Sido. Which is odd, cause like in the English dub, I don't know about in the Japanese translation, and I can't remember the manga, but Sendo referred to Ippo as a kid. You're only 1 year older than him, Sendo. You're not that much better. But yeah, also on the website just gives like a quick rundown of the characters, pretty much. Wait, Vorg is also 1 year older than Ippo, yeah. And Miata Ippo the same age. But I got Vorg with with blue trunks this time around, which is. So that would be interesting if in America he changes his trunks to blue. That would be interesting. It would be interesting. So when I said earlier there could be something else there, it refers like if you stay on the image long enough, it will show the other images along with the quick bio. But this colored artwork is fantastic. Samamura Ray, the bullet machine himself. Other people may continue to hate the character to the end of time. I personally like this man. Kimura. Wait, if that's the case, then Ippo's like roughly 26 to 24 at this time period. It's like Kimura is like he's like nearly 20. That's another thing. No one has yet to call Takamura an old man yet, because Takamura was talking all that shit to AJ Dante, and he was 28. Now, come on, old man, we gonna finally give it up. Takamura's an old man now. Apparently to him. Wow, they butchered. Wait, what? Mamoru Sugimura. What? Did it have Takamura under it? I'm gonna roll the tape on that one. Oh my God. Note to self: never translate these pages. Wait. AJ Dante is like a dinosaur. Yeah, 68. Cause he's like 5 years older than Takamura. Footballer. It's showing off the Ricardo. Well, we don't have a birthday for Ricardo Martinez, but some more colored images. Look at him. Look at the coach sweating like a madman. And then like you have this one image which I pointed out they have on the Twitter page. Like one image that the coach look extremely dinosauric. He look extremely old. Some the coded artwork. You got Yamada. It was odd why Kumi be here. I can't really put together why. Really, they covered that one that chapter cover where Kumi was dressed up as a boxer with Nanako behind it. I don't know why, but it happened. and they color it. It's just me seeing. And they also colored when she went to the beach for Ippo. Why is this image even here? And you have Imazawa. Fucking Imazawa. The character who made a 180. And Mari. Yeah. Wait, what is Mari doing? That's it, Mari. What is Mari doing here? What is her role in the game? What is Fuji's role? I'll put this on the Twitter. Why is Dr. Yamaguchi in the game? Wait. She's in like she's 2 years younger than Dante. She's 2 years younger than Dante and 3 years older than Takamura. I was never. I knew that she was older from the wiki, but I knew that she was like 3 years older than the great Takamura. But that's all like the images and bios they showed off so far. Everything else we have been through. And also this will also be a free game. Let it reinstate that it will be a free game. But the final thing I was gonna go over was the Twitter images, but there's no point of going over those now since they're on a website aside from downloading them. Here. But it is interesting though. It's just I do question, why is Dr. Yamaguchi in the game? They're lucky I can't translate this stuff. I want the research. I want the information. I want all the data I can. Because so far this is all the news I personally can find. I can personally scrape up. Some other guys have mentioned it. No one else has have brought it up. No, there was another guy who made a video on it. Ooh, I was not supposed to type it in. I was supposed to be going to translate. I gotta figure out what he said. Cause it has like some recent post with some unknown image, or a recent post of the game, but I don't know what it means. And we all know what happened when you can't translate something yourself. You go to you go to Google Translate or Bing Translate and hope it. The trophy commemoration starts with pre-registration. So there's like some type of lottery or prize for it, the pre-registration thing. But yeah, guys, that sadly is the end of the road. There is as far as I know, there is nothing left to talk about when it refers to the game. That is everything. I believe this. Well, yeah. Now, I did say it used over 100 pieces of artwork, and it does go to the character list and the wiki. Now, on the website itself or anything, it doesn't really mention or show off Seiki, but apparently Seiki, Hajime, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Apparently, those guys will also be in the game. No mention of Jason Osman. He's still missing in action, but Seiki and Hayami is in the game also. So what is now? Maybe Mari and Fuji showed up as some type of reporters or something. But when it refers to everything I know, that's all I know. There's a quick thing on the wiki. Gameplay. Hajime Ippo Fighting Souls is a free-to-play real-time battle RPG mobile game with gacha element to summoning souls of Hajime Ippo characters. Players can interact with other players online, and it has a chat function. In-game purchases are for items such as Stonefish, Tekken. No, that's Tekken is Iron Fist. That serve as various purposes and gacha tickets. The player can create and raise up their boxer to fight in the ring matches and aim for the top of the world. The player's guide. The player's guild in the boxing gym can be either one that's already made, or they can customize their own boxing gym. Boxers from the player's gym can challenge other boxing gyms to have their gym become the strongest. So you can. So that's what the whole image was about earlier, with the whole the Google Play Store image. So that must be the boxers from your gym going against boxers somebody up at the opposite gym, which is the first time I've ever seen about roughly 6 people in the arena. But alright then, just go for a battle royale. Just crack somebody's skull open. Go ahead and do it yourself. But development on October 23rd, it was not too late, since it was recently announced. Wait, October 23rd. So like what, a week? Ultimately, like they announced like a week after I made that video, nah. Really? But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all the news I have on the Hajime Ippo game. That's pretty much it. I have been through everything. I've been to the website. I've been through the Google Play Store, which a butchered translation, which I just should have just went to the English Play Store version, which there is. But they say it's not going to be available in your country. And I've been through the Twitter, and it's just, I have scraped the bottom of everything you need to know about this game. There is nothing else to find out. I have scraped everything, but I am truly interested. But I did mention something about Stonefist, which I do have a correlating image, because they said something about Stonefist, and I brought the image of them gems. Well, those must be the Stonefist that we're talking about that allow you to unlock the souls in the gacha tickets. So, interesting. What role will Dr. Yamaguchi, Fuji, and characters like Mari play? Hey, another thing. Go ahead. I gotta check, so I gotta double check. I gotta make sure that Kumi's arch nemesis is not also in the game. Cause they saw the image of Kumi. Of Kumi from that Vine cover where she was dressed up in boxing gear. But in the back of it had Nanako with an attitude, but so far she has not been announced for the game, which is reasonable. But then why is Kumi in the game? Who knows? But let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions about the game. This pretty much been my rundown, an overview about everything we know, with some butchered English thrown into the mix and everything else. So it seems like I'm assuming that Kumi and Dr. Yamaguchi will play a more medical doctor role for your boxes and give it a status update on your health in case your boxes get knocked out or something. And I haven't heard too much about the whole creative character aspect and how deep and in-depth it will be. But it did say multiple gems, as in we'll be able to fight at Sendo's gem or challenge that gem. The Kurogami gem's the most popular one. You have the Yamada gem that changed Yamada into somebody else, and you have like some other gem where Oda came from. And there was like a lot of gems, and is it possible to have Makoto as a coach or something, or a mentor? Who knows? Well, all I know is, and then like when they show off Yamada, it's not Hammer now Yamada, it's just Kid Spawn Yamada. But so far in the Makunuchi War, there's only two competitors here, which is Takumi, the leading one, leading the Makunuchi Revolution to stop him from fighting. And you have Mari, one of their opposing forces in the Makunuchi Wars. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much been it. I'm being more Shockwave King. That's all the information I could possibly find on Hajime Ippo Fighting Souls. And that's pretty much it. And also another thing, some might say, I point out how it's called one step, but the entire page is translated. Some might say, well, what benefit was that have? Well, if you go to the English, the actual American store page, it'll actually show up that it's just called Hajime Ippo Fighting Souls. So it's not really referred to Fighting Spirit. It's just like with the whole Blu-ray disc. Is it gonna call it Fighting Spirit, or just continue to refer to it as Hajime Ippo? If that's the case, then just make up your mind, John. That's all I want. Is for you to finally make up your mind on what you're gonna call it. Are you gonna call it Hajime Ippo? You can call it First Step. Just make up your mind already. This is like the great Takamura trying to convince Ippo to finally accept Kumi after all this time. Kid boy's like, tell her you love her. What? I get sick and tired of you putting it around the subject. Are you gonna ask her out or what? Well, I don't hate her. What do you mean you don't hate her? Stop acting like a dork. I think I love this stuff too much. But I'll be Booming Shockwave King. That's everything I know. Everything I was able to scrape up. And are you guys excited for the game? Will you guys be purchasing the game? I know, well, not purchasing the game. Will you guys be playing the game for yourself? Because somehow I was able to get that Japanese Dokkan battle, which I've yet to figure out how to be able to do that. So it's just, But I've been Booming Shockwave King, and that's everything we know. Everything we know. And peace.